I'm Diana Steele, and I'm here at Fresh Street Market in West Vancouver, and today I want to talk about morning sickness. Well, actually, it's not just the morning. If you're in week 6 plus, you may be experiencing some nausea, possibly vomiting, one of the joys, but congratulations. But I do have some tips for you. If you are experiencing morning sickness, so in the morning, my tip number 1 is eat breakfast in bed, or at least start with some Premium Plus crackers beside your bed. What you can do is just put a few crackers or maybe a small bowl of dried Cheerios beside your bed, and before you jump out of bed, just have a few crackers, get your blood sugars up so you're not running around, which can be a trigger if you had a low blood sugar. The next thing to do is to try and eat regularly throughout the day, because as you know, it's not just the morning where you feel a little bit nauseous. It can happen anytime during the day, and so if you're waiting too long between your meals, it can cause you to have a low blood sugar, which will trigger your nausea. So bring snacks with you, take a banana, have an orange, stick to foods that you crave and enjoy so that you are making sure that you remember to eat them on a regular basis. Some foods will cause problems for some people, but not for others. So gassy foods like onions and broccoli can be a problem, or really greasy foods, sometimes even really sweet foods can be a problem. So try to figure out what your triggers are and stick with the ones that you can handle throughout that period of time. Some people find that really hot or warm foods cause a lot of aroma, and so maybe you want to avoid, for me it was cooked meat. I could not eat cooked meat. So you might want to stick to things like sandwiches and muffins that are more room temperature or cool, which tend not to have as much aroma and can be easier to tolerate. Get enough sleep, because if you're not sleeping well, then you can also be a little bit more nauseous. And some people will choose to have more bland foods, so applesauce and rice, things like that, just to make it a little bit easier to manage. Now, there is significant clinical research around eating ginger. Ginger does reduce symptoms of nausea, so you can make yourself some ginger juice. Just take some ginger and crush it or blend it with a little bit of water. You could add some lemon to it as well. There are also ginger teas. You could do a ginger beer. Sometimes the bubbles aren't so great, so let it go flat first and then drink the ginger ale or ginger beer. Even ginger candies have been shown to be beneficial, and you can take a ginger powder too. So ginger is your friend. So try to have some of that available. Now, this isn't proven in research, but there are a lot of people that say it works. Sniffing a cut lemon might help reduce that nausea. And then B6, vitamin B6 is something that you can think about having. And whether you take B6 as a supplement or if you just get it from foods that are high in B6. So watermelon has B6 in it, bananas, nuts, whole grains, even chicken and fish, if you can handle those, will have B6, or you could take a supplement, but no more than 100 milligrams. And then iron, if you're taking a prenatal supplement, sometimes having a lot of iron in that supplement can cause a little bit of upset stomach and some nausea. So you can stop your prenatal supplement, but if you do that, make sure you're taking some folic acid. So I recommend taking a B complex, which will give you the folic acid, plus it's going to give you the B6, so then you get the benefit of both. And then go back to your prenatal once you've gone through those few weeks of nausea. And then finally, if you have been having a lot of vomiting and you are not eating very well, it's important to replace your electrolytes. So whether you do that through something like Gatorade, where there's some sodium and potassium, or Pediasure, or even having a sports supplement that has some electrolytes in it, any of those things are good ways to replace those electrolytes. And then bottom line, if you're really not eating very much, just stick to the foods you crave. Don't eat those ones that aren't safe for pregnancy, so no unpasteurized cheeses or raw tuna, but do eat the foods that you crave. Your body is so resilient. You're not going to harm your baby. Just eat the foods that you enjoy, and your baby will get the nutrients from your body to grow and be successful. And congratulations.
Thank you, Diana, although I'm glad my morning sickness days are over. If you'd like to know more about this segment or you have any questions, you can contact Diana at 604-739-3290 or check out her website, eatingforenergy.com.